You know, you might make a killer burger at home, right? But there is just something about the ones at like your favorite burger joint that just keep you coming back.
I know, they seem to be better. Okay, for day 3 of the 12 days of grilling here on Twin Cities Live, brought to you by the Minnesota Beef Council, we have tricks that you can use at home to get that restaurant quality burger. And here to share the secrets from My Burger, we welcome Doug Preston to Twin Cities Live. Hi, Doug.
What's
nice
up,
to
Doug?
see you.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, good. It smells great out here. What burger are we making?
So we're making the double original with American cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about portioning your burger. What goes into your science? Everybody's got their own unique approach.
Yeah, so we're just going to tell you guys a little bit about a couple tips that you can use at home.
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
So what most people do at home is pick up like a pound of ground beef, right?
Yep.
And we want to we're going for a quarter pounder.
Yeah.
So this is a pound. We just want to flatten it out and kind of use the old portion it out technique.
There you go. You got the X.
Four quarter pounders right there.
Ready to go.
So you just dig out
that's easy.
each of your quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Right
You
there,
like
that.
letting your meat come to room temperature? You think that's a
Yeah,
mistake people to
absolutely.
make a lot at home?
Yeah, if you take your meat right out of the cooler and season it right then, it's going to reflect all your seasoning. It's not going to retain it.
Wow.
Because it's still cold. It's not going to absorb any of it. So you want to take it out of the cooler, let it sit at room temperature for about 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes, press it out, season it, and then take it to your heat.
Okay.
Let's talk press, the press technique, and I don't know what this is and why should someone use it? Tell me that.
So the press technique, it gets you your flavor. That's where all your flavor comes to. So we use this little tool right here that's made custom for us. We bring it to our flat top. We take our little patties here, we bring it, put it on our flat top, and then let it come back up to temperature, let it get nice and warm, flip it over, and then press it down real hard.
Okay, so at home, we don't have that fancy tool, and
Yeah.
we also don't have a flat top, so what do we do?
You can take like a cast iron skillet, throw it on top of your grill if you're
Okay.
outside having a barbecue or something.
Yep.
Something with a nice flat surface.
Oh, so you've got one on our grill over
Yeah,
there.
we got a cast iron over there.
Yep.
Press it out and just let it alone. That's something that a lot of people always ask me when I go to a barbecue. They're like, how do you make your burgers so awesome? And I'm just like, I literally don't do anything to it. Just leave them alone.
People muck around with it
Yeah,
too much.
they
Wait, can I
overwork
see
it.
the press tech? Can I do it? Like, can I do this somewhere?
We can try it. I mean, I think our grill's
It
actually
needs to be hot?
Yeah, it needs to be screaming hot.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
That's
got me
another.
all excited. So I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to try this at home.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have to
sorry,
try it
I'm
at
taking
home.
notes.
But you really want to season it properly as well, and using the correct seasonings also.
Now, when do we flip? Because when is it important to know it's time to get the other side going?
Flip is about 80% of the way through. So because you're on a flat surface, you're going to see the crust form on the outside. You're
Yep.
going to see all that nice caramelization happening. You're going to season it right then very liberally. A lot of people tend to shy away from seasoning, but you really want to go to town because you're going to be battling all of your other ingredients, your ketchup. You got sweetness from the ketchup. If you're using our sweet pickles, you got sweetness from the pickles.
Yep.
You got a whole bun on there that's going to pull away from your saltiness. So that's when you're going to want to season. You want to really scrape. We use a big scraper like this at the restaurant, but you can use something like a regular spatula, but you really just got to dig at it to get that whole crust off.
I wonder what they use on that 747 that's going over our building right
did
now.
that just land in our
Apparently they're
parking lot?
heading
Yeah, I
to
don't know.
Paris or something. Okay, seasoning is important. Now,
Yeah.
you've got some specific ideas as far as what we should season with.
Yeah, so you really want to get away from using your like table salts to season your beef with.
Yeah.
It's just not good. It can get away from you.
Well, that's not good. That's what I use.
Don't do that. I'm trying to sway you the other way. We use kosher salts in the restaurants. Any sort of kosher salt, crystal salt, anything that's got a big, nice flake to it. You can control your seasonings a lot better that way. You can see it on the burger when you're doing it.
Let's talk salt to pepper ratio. For the record, I didn't know that there was a ratio, but apparently there is.
Yes, there is. It's technically 3 to 1. So 3 parts salt to 1 part pepper.
Oh.
Why is that?
It's just a balance thing. I mean, pepper can just overwhelm your palate very easily. So you don't really want to just go too crazy with the pepper.
Do you like seasoning salts? You have one here, like
Yeah.
Lowry, something like that.
Yeah,
you know.
it's great. It's all different, like per your taste. So, like for us, we use our custom-made seasoning salt here. So it's got different blends of regular kosher salt, pepper, white pepper, a couple other things that I won't put out there for now.
Secret.
Yeah. See, this
And
always
then
happens.
this is also our Cajun burger spice. So we've got cayenne pepper, paprika, some cumin, some other spices in there as well.
All right, we got to talk buns.
Yeah,
huh?
you got great looking buns. Let's talk about them.
So buns, something really important about buns is just to make sure We butter ours ahead of time.
Oh, you do
So
ya?
let's get it
Butter
going.
them ahead of time, so you can take just a little slab of butter out of the container there, and just like really,
Out of the butter container?
just a really light amount right across. Perfect.
Like
Yeah.
that?
What does that do? What's that helping do?
It promotes just a nice little crust on your bun to create like a barrier in between your patty, your spreads, your toppings,
Yeah.
to keep all the moisture inside.
You want it to have that little bit of crunch.
A little bit of crunch, and so the buns don't get too soggy.
And then you toast these up, right?
Yep, toast them up. Heat them all the way through is also very important. So you're not putting like a warm, delicious burger patty in between like a stale, cold bun.
Look, the fundamentals.
Hot food on hot
That's what
food.
it comes down to.
I know,
That's
this
what
is-
we're learning throughout 12 days of grilling. It's all about how can you just master those fundamentals so that you can be great, and then you can get funky with different sort of condiments and what you want to put into your burger.
It's
You got
great.
the basics.
Doug, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
no
Nice
problem.
job. Nice job. Okay, we've got more information about beef backers and more recipe ideas for ground meat. Head to the Minnesota Beef Council website, and we want to thank the Minnesota Beef Council for sponsoring Twin Cities Live.
Yes, we do. Hey, up next, will you stay with us?